Hello.
Oh my god, I can hear Benny. Hello and welcome to a Palm Springs house tour. It is so glorious here. It's actually honestly kind of like a bit of a cloudy day, but it's been really beautiful. I originally planned to film this when I first arrived a month ago, when it was like all pristine and beautiful, and that is when we took all the b-roll you're seeing, but we've now been living here for a month. I just got too busy, to be honest. So here we are. The holidays, you know, what can I say? They take over your life. But I'm excited. It is the new year, and look at this pink door. Oh my god, it's so stinking cute. I love, and I'm like trying to match the vibe in my like bright little outfit here. To be clear, this is not my house. This is an Airbnb. I'm paying full price. I'm not getting a discount. The guy doesn't know I'm even filming a video. I'm just so obsessed with the aesthetic, and I know you guys always love seeing the places that I live, and this is where I rent when I am in California. So I thought I would just show you around. This is absolutely how I would have decorated this place. He nailed it. The owner, Jordan, is like a legend. He is the nicest guy. We've like just like become friends with him. I adore him, and he is the best host I've ever had. I've had some great Airbnb hosts. This guy, next level, amazing, would recommend. Also, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Vessies. Sorry. Vessies. Ooh, look at that artsy shot we're doing. Ooh.
Your lipstick matches the front door.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
It was on purpose. Vessies, you guys know, I stan Vessies so hard. My entire family stands Vessies so hard. I have used my own discount code so many times. It's embarrassing.
We all have them.
We all have them. Over the holidays, I was finally able to give my brother and his fiance the pair that I bought for them for their birthdays, because I hadn't seen them, and their birthdays are close to the holidays. Anyways, the moment I gave them to them, they both threw them on, ran to the backyard, and stuck their feet in the swimming pool, and they were like, this is insane. I'm on a different style of Vessies, and I'm just gonna dunk my foot right on in that pool. It's wild. You can't even feel the temperature. It's so weird. I don't know how they do it. Also, in case you're wondering, I find they run true to size, but if you're a half size, they only carry whole sizes. I would suggest sizing up in that case. Dry feet. Oh my god, I can hear Benny. Benny!
Tell what happened. Tell what happened to him.
Literally, Benny needed a pair of Vessies.
He sure did. It's too bad we didn't get footage of him.
Oh my god,
he fell in.
5 minutes ago, Ben fell into the pool. He has not gotten in the pool the entire time we've been here. He fell in. All you hear is poosh, and then bump, 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 as he's like trying to get out of the pool. He needed a good pair of Vessies on his little footsies, those little hooves.
Oh,
Benny, he's still all wet. That's why I was trying not for him to touch me. Yes, you're a very wet boy. You're a very wet poochie woochie. We dried him down, but you know, boy takes a while to fully dry, huh? Okay, stop.
That was a bit of a shock. He's trying to dry himself on you.
You go inside now. I'll be in a minute. So stinking cute. Anyways, my brother, after like sticking his feet in the pool, goes on the Vessi website and he's like, oh, and they have like this style and they have this style. It was so funny. And then they messaged me since getting back to London, England, and they were like, these shoes are both comfortable and fully waterproof. How is it possible? And I was like, I know, this is why I got them for you. So seriously, they're vegan, sustainably made, they're waterproof, they're designed to keep your feet warm in the winter, cool in the summer, they're good for snow. If you don't want to wear like a chunky rain boot or snow boot, you want to keep that sleek, cute outfit, look, like, they're so stinking great. I can't believe it. You can use code Molly Burke for yourself to get a pair of Vessies and get $25 off. Okay, that's all. Code Molly Burke, $25 off. You will not regret it. Now, let's get into this house tour. It's so stinking cute. Okay, so the outside of the house is white. He bought it and he fully renovated it. This is what he does for a living. This is his job, and you can tell he's super passionate about it. and this is absolutely my aesthetic, and this is how I will be decorating a place out here in the future. It is white on the outside with a pink door, and then it has this textured glass, which is funny because I'm doing a very similar textured glass for the bathroom doors that enter off of, to like the ensuite off of my main bedroom. And then it has like matte black hardware, so sleek. And I love the like little passcode, and there's a Ring doorbell so we can stay safe. So this is
hello.
Oh, hey Benny Boop.
The greeter's here.
Hey Benny Boop. He said I've been waiting. This is a mid-century modern home, very common architecture in Southern California. My two favorite types of architecture are mid-century modern, followed by Spanish. Very different architecture, but I often find people who like one also like the other. It's like this weird thing. So this is one floor, which I really love, no steps to compete with. There is concrete floors, so great and easy when you have animals. Like, I just love it. And because it gets super hot here, it just keeps the area and the space nice and cool under your feet. And then this is the main living area. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. I love that he put these big windows in all of the rooms. It just keeps the space so light and bright. There is this like fun, colorful carpet underfoot, these nice white couches, a beautiful coffee table. Like, it's just so fun, and everywhere you will find multi-patterned wallpapers. So for example, in this room, it is a palm leaf pattern, and there's pastel colors everywhere. You guys, this is just so my aesthetic, and I know you guys always love, like I said, seeing my homes, and so I thought you would love this since this is literally how I would have decorated it. And then under the TV, there's like this pink, what would you call this? Console table, thank you, with an aqua record player. Oh my god, I just love it. So over here, there is like a bar cart, which used to be a little closer to the door there, but I was like, that's dangerous, so we pushed it in a little bit. And then you have these like cute little old school photos of California, all the good vibes. I love this. This table is like a big white round table with 6 pastel chairs that are aqua and pink. And the base of the chairs and the table are gold. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot. And you can tell, as Airbnbs should be, that the furniture is not like expensive. And that's exactly what you should do if you have an Airbnb or you're renting out a fully furnished space. You definitely should try to furnish it beautifully but inexpensively, and there's so many companies that make it really easy to do that nowadays, because you don't know what people are going to come and do when they stay in your space. And so I just love that he did such a good job at making it aesthetically beautiful but still keeping it at like a decent price point in terms of decor, so that way if something does get ruined, it's not like the end of the world. There's also big sliding glass doors on either side of the table that take you to the backyard, which we will get to after. The backyard is actually way bigger than the house itself. That was actually the thing that took me the longest to learn. For me, with this living room, the hardest part was getting used to this beam right here, the support beam, but the backyard was like where it was really difficult. Anyways, the kitchen is white, gold, and aqua, which is just such a vibe. I love that he did a colorful tile all through the black backsplash and up the wall, and then just these nice kind of matte gold. Everything matches. Like, he has outdoor and indoor like bowls and stuff, so plastic for outside and obviously china, or like not china, pottery for the inside, but it's all like fun pastel colors. I just love it. And the old school kettle, so stinking cute. So not too much to say. Let's go over to the main bedroom. Now, I've actually, for various reasons, ended up living in all 3 rooms over the course of the month that I've been living here. This was the room I started in, and this is where I film most of my sit-down videos. So I love the window. This is actually what used to be the garage in the original house when he bought it. And he turned it into a bedroom, which I think was a great idea. The window that goes out to the front is so stinking cute. It's like a slatted window, which I just love. And this chair in the corner, I love these big like round baskety chairs. They're just so comfy, so loungy. And then he has these cute little white and gold side tables, nice rug underfoot, and this like very pastel-y fun bed. Again, there is a big sliding glass door that goes out to another portion of the backyard. And then these nice blinds over
Curtains?
here. Oh, yeah, you're right. That would be the word. And then there's these curtains, which hide the closet behind it. A desk. This, when I originally took this room to begin with, I had this set up as my vanity, so I had all my makeup set up, which was really convenient. But I ended up deciding to give this room to my brother and his fiance when they came in, which is why I left the room. We have the bathroom / laundry room, so it's really nice having a laundry machine. And then this is where you'll find more wallpaper. Is this flamingo wallpaper?
No, leaves.
Leaves.
Yeah.
I can't remember. There's flamingo wallpaper in the other one. And then there's like nice gold faucet, all the gold accents, and it is a walk-in shower. Not too much to say. You can
Beautiful
pee.
tiles. I love the tiles. You can.
Tiles are beautiful. You can pee, wash your face, shower your body, do all the things you need to do. It's great. When you walk directly across from that room, so on the other side of the house, you have the section that has 2 more bedrooms, a bathroom, and then this closet. We just have a bunch of storage in here. It comes, all the pool towels, stuff like that. I have a boatload of Spindrift stored in there that I've been drinking. It's been glorious. More fun wallpaper. This is like a pink geometric pattern on this side, and then on the other side there's like this little seating area with flamingo wallpaper and a faux plant, and it's just like a little reading nook, which I think is adorable. Then you come into the bathroom where there is, I believe, different flamingo wallpaper.
Yes, there are.
Okay, I'm right. Good. It's very similar to the other bathroom, different tiling, same style of shower. And then we come into the room that I'm currently staying in, right outside of the bathroom. And Benny is lounging. We've got, a bed. There's not too much to say. Same style of closet with the curtains. And then behind it, there's like a few shelving.
There's a sleeve sticking out. Do you want to stick it in? It's kind of annoying. It looks weird. There we go.
Look, this is actually really cute, you guys. Look.
Oh, yeah.
It's a boiler suit, a pink boiler suit.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my god, I love it. It's from Free People, before anybody asks. Yes, so just, some storage and, Benny's food and water. The bin is filled with his food. Vet Diet, which is the food he eats, was kind enough to send us a month worth of his food, so it's stored in there and he uses those bowls. Okay, Benny, it's not food time, I'm sorry, buddy. And then there's a little chair in the corner. Every single room has a chair in the corner, and then every single bedroom and the main living room has these sliding glass doors to get outside. So this one actually looks out onto the pool, hot tub, and fire pit, which for those with sight would be a beautiful view. Okay, let's go to the other room, which is the sunrise room. It is the one that gets the morning sunrise, and to be honest, it's my favorite room. It's the room I spent the most of my time in, and I love this room down here. So this is my favorite room. I honestly don't know why. It's just a vibe, okay? It's just the energy. I don't know. I just feel very settled in this room. This is the yellow and aqua room. So it has like these very kind of vintage wicker side tables, which I actually had growing up, so maybe that's part of why it feels like very homey to me. And just this yellow and aqua bed with a big window behind the bed, and then a big sliding glass door as well, chair in the corner, and curtain wardrobe. Do you have something to say?
What do you want to say there, Ben?
Mommy, I fell in the pool. Mommy.
Oh,
Mommy, I fell in
baby.
the pool. So I've come outside via the kitchen exit, and directly in front of us is the swimming pool that Ben fell in. So it has corner stairs. I love it because it's like a concrete pool. I don't know, I really like concrete pools. Is that weird? There's also a lemon tree, which is the greatest
We
thing.
have eaten, I think, nearly all the lemons off the tree.
We were
It was
allowed
full when
to.
we came. Oh, yeah, we were told, take all the lemons, and we did. Every
did.
morning.
And there's these solar powered lights. So the sun charges them in the day, and then once the sun sets, they all turn on and the garden is like glowing, which is super fun. And the pool has a color changing light. So you turn it on and the pool changes different colors at nighttime. And it's heated, which is delightful. We've been swimming every single day. Ooh, the sun is coming out and she is in my eyes. Then we have my favorite. The Instagram wall. This was painted by Jay's fiance, and it's so fun. It is like a cute little rainbow wall. You will have seen this a lot if you follow me on my Instagram. Shameless self-plug, at Molly Burke Official on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all the places. And then there is just this big patch of faux grass, which miraculously Benix has had zero interest in pooping or peeing on. Thank goodness. There is 4 layout chairs with flamingo cushions. There is a little seating area. There is a barbecue, which we've been using constantly, with a little white umbrella and a pink picnic table, which is so stinking cute. Oh, and there's also a bocce ball court. Sounds like Ben found his...
He found his ball.
It's not squeaking, buddy. It's just making funny air sounds. Did you break it? And then on the other side of the garden, attached to the pool, we have the hot tub, which has also been glorious, and a fire pit with 6 little floor tufts. The fire is like built into the floor. It emits the most amazing amount of heat and warmth. And pretty much every single night, especially over Christmas, we sat out here with a glass of wine or a gin and tonic and just talked for hours with my brother and his fiance, and it was like just the greatest thing ever. We pretty much didn't spend any time inside. We just spent all day and all night outside talking. We didn't even leave the premises. We stayed here the entire time. I quite literally didn't leave this garden and house for 2 weeks over the holidays, and it was the greatest thing ever. So this is definitely a very special spot. And then behind it is palm trees and a lethal hammock. Don't lay in that hammock. It's not safe.
Molly was warned, and the first thing she did was get in it, and she fell out.
Fell, yeah. So
falling in the pool and then falling on the ground.
Yeah, so don't do that. One thing I love about this is that it's really perfect for the weather here. This is a desert, and so Jay, the owner, didn't fight that. He made it mostly stones, bricks, cement slabs, and it really suits here. And then just kind of the palm trees, the natural orange and lemon trees, and the faux grass for 2 little areas, which I think is great. And the faux grass is really high quality. It's super nice. And I also love that it is fully fenced in, so even the front yard has a gate that closes, so it is a gated house, and then you lock the gate, which not only makes you feel very safe, but is great with Benix because he's able to wander both the front yard and the backyard, and he really enjoys it, and I can hear his little feet wandering around the stones, and it's so stinking cute. So I'll take you over here. Over here we have the yoga zone. It says namaste on this little sign. And then we have more faux grass, and you guys know I do my yoga flow, stretching, and foam rolling every single day. So we literally just went to Walmart and picked up a yoga mat and a foam roller, and that's what I've been using, and then I'm just going to leave it here for future guests. Outside the sunrise room, because it does get the sunrise, there's 2 yellow chairs and an aqua table, which matches perfectly the decor inside that bedroom, and it's perfect for like a little morning cup of coffee for those who actually wake up early. And then there's just more like seating areas, and there's this crazy cactus. There's cacti all over the garden, which frankly has been terrifying for me, but I have so far been good and not prickled myself. Though my mom and dad prickled themselves. My mom backed into
Not here.
No, a Joshua tree, my mom backed into a cactus. She had just
It hurts.
She just took this photo of me, and then she backs up. Like a piece of cactus in her back, and then my dad was like freaking out, and he's trying to get it out, and he takes these 2 rocks, and he finally manages to pull it out of her, and then it flips back on him and sticks into his finger, and then he's trying to get it out of his finger. It was a whole moment. So thank God I have not walked into that giant cactus over there or any of the little ones scattered throughout, but it gives that very California desert vibe, which is super fun. I don't know, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I personally love home decor, home renovation. I love architecture. It's definitely a passion of mine, so I don't know, I thought maybe some of you guys would enjoy it too. I hope you guys are. I don't know, whatever. It basically just wraps around back to the front, where our adorable rental van is.
Sorry for laughing.
Do you see what she does to me?
Sounds like I'm really worried about her. I'm really, really, really worried about her.
yeah, then there's just the fence that we closed behind the car. And we're back to the adorable pink front door. I love it. It's so stinking cute, and I have just been so happy and comfortable living here. It's been great, and I hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed this video. And scoop yourself a pair of Vessies with my discount. Molly Burke gets you $25 off your purchase of a pair of shoes. Okay, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know it was a little chaotic, but you know, it's not just me. You can click over here to see a professional makeup artist actually teach me how to do my makeup, and you can click over here to see me talk about how I've changed. Okay, bye.